Where are we with these talks? Is it a charm offensive? What does she need to win?
Well, General Motors has to do something because the German government doesn't seem very pleased about how advanced these talks have become without getting any forewarning. You know, consider the fact that Peugeot is partly owned by the French government. So we assume that the French government has more knowledge of this than the Merkel government. The Angela Merkel group just learned of this 2 days ago when Bloomberg broke the news. So they want to make sure that they don't lose any jobs here. It's really key going into an election year. And look, Germany is one of 5 countries where these cars will be produced. So they're produced in Poland, they're produced in Spain, they're produced here in a couple sites, and a couple sites in the UK as well. Although labor costs here are much higher, Germany doesn't face the Brexit issues that Opel's sister brand Vauxhall does, and it looks like it'll be much more difficult for Vauxhall workers to keep their jobs.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Matt, this is something which is blindsided to a certain extent the unions and politics in Germany. Is that going to make it harder? I mean, if the Germans get acknowledgement and I suppose some kind of assurances in this deal, that's going to put pressure from here in the UK to say, OK, well, the Germans got some assurances. We want assurances here in the UK. In the UK, I think Opel imports something like 70 or 80% of the parts from the European Union, and Nissan got a deal.
That's right, and those parts obviously got a lot more expensive when the pound dropped in value after the Brexit vote, not to mention the fact that these companies may face tariffs to import the cars to Europe from England after the Brexit deal goes through. And actually, one of the plants in the UK exports 85% of its output to continental Europe. Another plant in Luton exports 60% of its output to continental Europe. So a lot of the cars being made in the UK come over here, and if they see big tariffs, that's going to be really problematic. That may be one of the things that spurred the sales talks to begin with from GM to PSA. So a lot of this depends on what goes on with the Brexit vote, but maybe these companies don't want to wait and find out. Maybe they just want to wipe their hands of it and get rid of this, get rid of these assets right now. And Peugeot, of course, is going to pick up a lot of production in continental Europe. So a lot of it depends on who wants which markets for these cars. Manus?